A wet and thundery day with waves of thunderstorms impacting the area. Here comes another wave out of northwest Arkansas heading northeast in the general direction of Nixa, Ozarks, and Springfield. That cluster of storms severe warning for maybe some hail up to quarter size along with some strong wind gusts. Most of the severe weather risk, though, is really focused with this leading edge of storms that you see impacting areas from Izard and Stone counties north into Oregon and Shannon counties. Poplar Bluff under yet another tornado warning. It's been so active in that area over the last several weeks. We've been watching this one particular cell right here making its way across Izard County right now, located northeast of Melbourne. There has been rotation with that storm. It was tornado warned at one point, heading toward eastern Fulton County, but it's also heading into a cooler air mass, at least at the surface. And it has lost, at least at the low levels, I think that risk of tornadoes, at least at this time. So good news there, but the risk for tornadic weather remains. Generally, it looks like it's going to be east of a line from about Melbourne, northeast up to, say, Winona. So here's our line. East of there, I think, is where we still have a tornado risk as that warm front is lifting north across these areas. And Matt, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, I was thinking maybe that was a confirmed tornado warning in the Poplar Bluff area. I think they were just updating that. West of this line, heavy rainfall is going to be the big story, but there can be some pockets in here embedded where we have severe storms that could produce some hail and possibly some strong wind gusts. But again, the tornado risk, I think, will be focused across Stone and Izard counties, Sharp, maybe eastern Fulton and Oregon County over the next couple of hours, and then that risk should begin to wane. Heavy rainfall, I've trimmed out amounts under an inch. This is the rain that we've had over the last 24 hours alone. Stripes in here have picked up anywhere from 3 to as much as 6 inches of rainfall. Pocket of that down toward Aurora. Here in Springfield, we've picked up between 3 and 4 inches for the day. Areas around Howell County, especially eastern Ozark, Howell County into Baxter County, that's a pocket of 3 to maybe as much as 6 inches of rainfall, and that's why we've seen flash flooding in places like West Plains. Hour by hour forecast looks like this. Watching that line, again, the next couple of hours, the leading edge of that for severe weather, that will push out as we work through 9 o'clock this evening. And then the remainder of the night looks quieter, like we saw last night. Can't rule out some passing light showers or drizzle, but I don't think we're going to have the heavy rains once we get past midnight tonight. And then as we work towards sunrise tomorrow, here comes the next wave of rain. And there will be some thunder on the southern edge of this with some heavy rainfall. For most of us, though, this is just going to be a light to moderate rainfall. And temperatures are going to be chilly. We're going to be stuck in the 40s all day long. Beyond that, it looks like that wave of rain moves out. Looks like cloudy skies overnight Saturday night, maybe some drizzle, and here comes the next wave of precipitation, and it could mix with some light snow as we work into Sunday morning. Not expecting accumulations. That should be out of here by early afternoon, and then we should find some clearing from northwest to southeast as we work through Sunday afternoon. Rainfall, lighter amounts north of I-44, but flood-producing rainfall amounts to the south of I-44. I think in Springfield we could pick up maybe another 3/4 of an inch through Saturday. Areas like Mountain Home and West Plains likely will pick up an additional 1 to 3 inches of rainfall, with even higher amounts over toward Poplar Bluff and Jonesboro. Looking at temperatures tonight to drop down to about 43. Highs tomorrow only in the mid to upper 40s, and then tomorrow night dipping back to about 34 degrees with highs on Sunday in the mid to upper 40s, except for areas where we can get some afternoon sunshine. In those areas, I think we can get into the low 50s. Back to work forecast looks quiet. That's good news, but we will have to contend with morning freezes Monday and Tuesday morning, with temperatures climbing by Wednesday with highs up near 70 then, and it looks like we'll hold on to highs around 70 Thursday and Friday. A chance for a few showers and thunderstorms Wednesday night into Thursday of next week.
Probably not the weekend forecast that most people had hoped for, but it does warm up pretty soon.
And after a very active week of weather, it looks quieter on Saturday. Wet, yes, but quieter.
We could use the quiet time. Jamie, thank you.